I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These are the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Now, what I'm about to say is very, very harsh, okay? And I understand exactly how it's going to sound, but if a man tells you to your face, I want nothing to do with you, I don't want a kid with you, I don't love you, anything along those lines, you have to now put it in your mind that that man is not going to take care of you. Now, I know it's going to be a hard pill to swallow, but please understand this. You have 2 choices. You can either, get a smush or whatever, or you can keep the baby and now sit there and take care of a child and have a child in this world without a father. And we know the stats show kids that are grown from single mother households end up, wanting to unalive themselves. Depression rates are high and the stats aren't very high for them. Yes, there are people who are raised by single moms and are great people. I know them. So me personally, if you know damn well you're not equipped to handling a child for the rest of your life, because children are 24/7, it's constant work. You no longer can think about yourself. You can't go out with your homegirls. You can't do whatever you want. Same thing with you men. You can't party with your homeboys. You can't chill. You have now got to take care of this child. And guess what? You're tied to that person forever. You know how many people I know that literally are like so stuck on their baby mama, baby father, or whatever, and they're unhappy, but they can't move on because that's the person they're stuck with forever? Dude, I be seeing so many people that are so miserable and they're my age, which is sad. Like I said, please be very careful with who you let have access to your body. And ladies, like I said, we're the ones who allow these men to, be in us. So why are you letting them up in your sugar walls if he's not going to take care of your heart? If he hasn't took care of your heart and soul, oh my God, this is insanity to me. Now, ladies, here's a tip. If a guy tells you, I'm just looking for fun, I don't know what I want, any of these things, I just, want to mess around, I just got out of a relationship, run for the hills. These are not men that you want to let have access to your body. That is the dumbest thing. If a guy is not stating, I want a future, I want a relationship, or I want a marriage, or something along those lines, why even bother? And the fact that you guys think in your fucking crazy mind that there's not men who talk like that, trust me, I've experienced men saying that they want relationships, they want love. There's men out here that speak like that, but y'all chase the Futures and Chris Browns and then complain when you guys are literally left with 30 kids and you're by yourself. Like I said, tread lightly. Make these men earn you. Stop giving them access to your body so soon. You guys need to learn to pay attention to what lust is and when somebody's actually attracted to you. A guy who's attracted to you will make efforts. And the guy who lusts you, he's only going to be sexual with you. And that shit's not going to last very long. So like I said, please learn the difference now before you end up in a situation you cannot get out of. Especially if you're a girl who doesn't believe in smush motions. You do not want to end up being pregnant and you 17, 18, whatever. Hey, that's really sad. I see a lot of young baby moms and then their life isn't ruined. But your life does have to stop for a little bit because you have to take care of a child. So be careful, especially because kids are not cheap and you do not want to be the type of person who have 6 baby daddies or 6 baby mamas. That's just not a cute look. So first and foremost, he is correct to a certain extent. I'm not going to sit here and blame everything on the woman, only for the simple fact that as a man, you should be more responsible with who you sleep around with. Because let me tell you something, men will sit here and say, you guys are hoes, you guys fuck all these dudes, you have hella bodies. And I hear it time and time from certain dudes, not all men. But the fact that you guys will still put your pee-pee in those type of women makes absolutely no sense to me. Why would you sleep with a girl who would let you sleep with her that fast? I would rather be with a girl who makes me work for it, but that's my opinion. Now, boom, to the women. What the fuck are you ladies doing? You guys are out of your goddamn mind. You mean to tell me this man hasn't showed up for you? He hasn't went and helped you when your car was flat? He hasn't been there at least a couple years? He hasn't earned you. And you're sitting there letting him have access to your body. I do not understand that. And then you guys will boo-hoo and cry and all that. And here's another kicker to me. You ladies will be the type of women who don't believe in shmushmorshins, the A word, getting rid of that motherfucking kid. You don't believe in that. But yet you guys are always the ones that are, fuck me, you got 30,000 bodies. Make it make sense. How the fuck does that happen? I tell every guy I get involved with, straight up from the jump, I do not mess around. You might think that because of the tattoos, my tongue ring, and the way that I look. I'm a freaky, horny, whatever for my man or for somebody I'm exclusive with. This ain't for everybody. That's how I've maintained a low body count. So respect that. And if you don't like that, ponte trucha and you can bounce. But see, you women don't have discipline and you women don't have a backbone and a mouth to speak on that. So why are you even putting yourself in adult situations if you're not ready to be an adult? Really think about that. So stop letting these men F you. Think about that. You can only get manipulated unless you allow people to manipulate you. Once you start getting smart and rising above that, it cannot happen to you. Does that make sense? So please, y'all bitches will swear up and down, these niggas ain't shit. They ain't this. They dogs. They fuck everything that moves. But you're the first one, meow, like a kitty with your legs wide open. Exactly. So that's what I don't understand. I really don't. And here's another kicker. This is what really baffles me. Y'all call these men deadbeats, make fun of them, all this stuff. There are more single mothers than there are single fathers. So you know what that says, y'all? And there's stats to prove it. Y'all are fucking the same dude. So I will put most of the blame on women because we are the ones who have access to that. But also men, I personally, if I was a guy, would see the way women are, money grubbers, they don't care about us. And not all women. And look at the stuff women say online and the way that women get down nowadays. I wouldn't be putting my thing in any of them bitches unless you earn me. I feel like being in a relationship with somebody or being exclusive with somebody, you both have to earn each other. So the fact that y'all are giving access to people so soon, you're trying to be a baby mama before a wife, that really doesn't make any sense to me. And like I said before that, please keep your legs closed. If you're not the type of girl who wants a smush motion or you're not ready to, take care of the precautions, then what are you doing? And here's another thing. Y'all women will keep these babies to have these men, wrapped around your finger. It doesn't work that way. A man's not going to stick around. Why would you want a man to stick around for a child that he doesn't even love you? That doesn't make any sense. Why do you guys do everything backwards and then bitch and complain? Who the fuck wants to be a baby mama before a wife? Like I said, it takes two to tango for this type of conversation. I'm so glad I'm not in any of these situations. But I'm not going to sit here and say that he's right or wrong because it's his life. I really don't give a shit. But 7 baby mamas or whatever he said, that's a lot of different women. At what point did you not think to strap it up, my dude? Like that, it's irresponsible at that point. If I had a baby with one person and it didn't work out and I seen how fucked up the situation ended up and how my child is without parents and I'm the one who put them in that situation, I'd be devastated. And I'd probably stay single for a long time until my kid turned 18. But I'm not understanding what's wrong with a lot of y'all. Like, you guys will have babies with anybody, and it makes no sense because all I ever hear people talk about, that you talk shit about the opposite gender so much, but you guys are fucking each other, so look who's really dumb. Y'all, these conversations are, thank God it ain't me.